Right then, here we are, ready to cause a bit of a ruckus, I suppose. Oh yes, we were gonna do our conversations now, weren't we? We're gonna have our conflabs going. Speak to everyone.
Isabel?
Isabel, you seem a little down in the dumps, love.
Apologies. Thoughts consume me sometimes. Is there something
Hello,
you
Zizo.
need?
Congrats on being first.
Since we left Edern, you've seemed unsettled. Is all in
Unsettled?
order?
I've seen many wars in my time. All ugly, all repulsive.
Yes.
What the Imperials did at Aldersburg was... It was unforgivable.
Unforgivable, Zizo.
Nilfgaard. That's what it does, Isabel. They seek here to repeat the rape of Sintra, the slaughter there.
Yes, I saw that. I was there. And at Sodden.
How are you anyway, Zizo? How was your award show?
Then you know of what they're capable.
Absolutely
After
fuck all,
Sodden,
mate.
I took
Congratulations.
an oath never to take part in another war. Such suffering, such hatred, senseless, all those deaths.
Senseless deaths. Our troops sacrificed their lives in defense of their homeland, loved ones.
In defense of their homeland, Isabel.
I believe, I must believe there's a better way. Forgive me, Mum. I must gather my thoughts. Never
I thought you were
mind
going to say
about
things
me.
then. I was going to give you a fucking
I
slap
shall
about you for
perform
half an hour.
my duties to my utmost, as ever, as always.
You speak with my soldiers a good deal. Said so yourself. I'd like to know what about.
210 games. Wow. 10 hours of content.
Corporal Larkin, Mum.
Can't
Do
wait
you
for
know
the
him?
podcast to be released,
Captain
Zizo.
Oisin, perhaps? Or Lieutenant Tegan?
Of course I know them. Among my best. They've served me loyally for years.
Never train
You
you.
know them. But did you know that in fleeing Lyria, the corporal left behind a newborn daughter?
No?
His wife was in confinement when you gave the order to march. The corporal could not go to see them. And true, the captain has no wife, no child. But he's not seen his brother in 5 years. Never once been granted leave. Your
Surely.
General Odo's orders always taking precedence.
Allow me to guess. You shall now tell me Tegan abandoned his sick mother to follow me.
Well, yes.
No, Ma'am. Count Caldwell's men murdered the lieutenant's kin. Retaliation for his joining your rebellion. He learned of this just recently.
Aren't you a barrel of laughs, Isabel? Wow. 10
Enough.
watch
You've made your
streak. I didn't
point.
realise you dropped
Yet
by
you
the
were out of order to
last
return.
evening for
They
this
wouldn't listen.
game,
They
but
know they've got
you must
nothing
have
to
snuck
go
in
home
there.
to while Nilfgaard occupies our land. Duty calls. I must.
Of course. Should you need me, I'll be here.
Chris's game of the year was 1,000 X Resist. It was good. That is in my top 3. I think it's comfortably 3rd place, but it is in my top 3.
How go things, Reynard? You and Gascon get along now, I hope.
Well, relatively.
Well, you might say we've established a certain rapport, Your Grace.
Tell me more, friend.
What did 1,000 X Resist beat out then? For Akros, that's I guess interesting. Did she just have like a bad year for games? I say bad year. Like I've had like a good year, which is why Thousand Exorcists is probably just third.
I
A
don't
big
pry
fan of
into his
Tunic,
affairs,
eh?
nor he into mine.
Of course, that's until you're still updating the list. So when you finish Claire Obscure this year, that will be first, I'm sure.
I'd prefer it if my commanders worked together more closely.
Your Grace, the man's a brigand.
Oh, Reynard. He was a brigand.
I must disagree, I fear. Yes, he stopped thieving for now, but only because it's convenient, so to speak. Gascon isn't a changed man. He still hasn't an ounce of honor, dignity.
Who cares? We don't need honor at this point, fella.
Yet he has a unit of armed men, without which we'd be much worse off. Might not even have survived.
Fifth place was Expedition 33. Wow. Maybe it is overhyped. Not even for this year. Maybe it won't. Maybe Claire Obscure won't do the sweep then. We Know the Devil. Let's have a Google of that, I guess.
Agreed. The Strays are excellent fighters. I'd be the first to admit it.
Oops, I've got my camera open.
I only fear they might turn on us. Leap at our throats when we least expect it.
We Know the Devil video game. Oh, wait. Is a visual novel. Oh, well, I should be all over that, right?
It's time I attended to other matters.
Time for me to get We Know the Devil. It was released in 2015 and I've never heard of it.
Hey ho, how's my favourite queen in the north?
You and Reynard, do you get along?
Like a cat and a hound. Get it? Because they call me.
The Hound, yeah,
Yes,
I get
yes,
it.
your jests are easily understood.
You're just so easily understood.
That's probably true, in your royal high and mightiness's case.
Will you answer my question?
Yeah, exactly. The visual novel
We
master.
get along because we must.
Only a true visual
Far
novel
easier
master
to
would have
pull the
finished
lads from the
Steinsgate.
arse.
Although I haven't done any of the Fate
Haven't heard a
ones,
true
so
word in a
maybe I'm
long
not
while.
really.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing. It's time I attended to other...
Oh, we've got the dog
Yes,
here,
lady.
yes.
You choose not to follow your king, Xavier. Why?
To fight in the field with you. This was my wish, my lady.
Yes, Xavier.
What of your home?
Absolute legend.
Rosberg must be rebuilt. Engineers are needed.
I have no kin in Rosberg. No soul left for me there. All I've left is revenge.
I understand. Other matters await my attention.
As you wish, my lady.
Your Grace, I need to speak with your quartermaster. Excuse my Elvish, but I can't drink that goat's piss he serves in the
I
mess.
can't drink the goat piss.
Ugh, Reynard's doing, no doubt. He doesn't like the men to drink too much.
To be blunt, ma'am, what Reynard himself needs is to get good and bloated for once in his stiff life.
Yeah, we're going to get him absolutely blathered.
So,
It's going to be great.
I have a proposal for you.
Oh, I accept
A
your proposal.
shipment of the best dwarven mead and lager. I can arrange for you to arrive. Trust me, the men's morale's nae like to be a problem when they pour a bit of fire in their guts.
Its story expansion was better. Yeah, you should do more visual novels. Just pick wisely, eh?
Good point. Very well.
We're getting drunk,
Give my thanks, dear
baby.
Queen. A few more days of that and I'd have been lapping up puddle water.
I trust you'll arrange the details.
Of course, no worries. You didn't ken how happy a dwarf you've made me. Ah, right. And the men too, of course.
You're a Zigrin, are you not? I know the name. One of your clan slew the dragon Okvist.
Do the first Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc, I think it's called. Get in the Danganronpa series.
Aye. You're thinking of Yarpin. Cousin of my cousin. Left Mahakam when I was but a wee snot. Decent enough.
Of course,
lot.
1,000 extras
They
exist
never
as well.
could conform to our basic tenets and laws.
You know, Akros' Game of the
Though
Year.
admittedly, we've so
Got to
damn
put that on
many, it's
there.
hard to keep them from leaking out your ears.
Is it that bad?
I'll put it this way. Among human folk, you can't steal, brawl, murder. All the basics. In Mahakam, we've got laws about how to braid our beards. But I'm no one to complain. The Zilgrins are well-to-do, one of the richer clans. Got more than enough goods to suit our needs. Though, we've got some bads as well.
I feel like your top 5 is very
What do you mean?
indie-based, isn't it? I don't just mean like the fact that they're all indie games. 'Cause I think are all of Akros' indie games as well. I think so. I know Alan Wake 2 technically isn't. I don't think. But they seem a bit more rogue for some reason. A little less expected than, you
Be
know,
worth your time. I
Silk
didn't
Song,
mean to
Claire
bother you.
Obscure.
Best to jabber of such things over a cold pint. Or keg.
Keg?
Your elder. I'd like to know more. Do tell me about him, please.
I'll skip the obvious, as you've already had the pleasure of meeting the old crank. All
I
in
don't know
all,
if I'd
though,
be able
it's
to
near
do
as scary as
quite a
some
top
say.
5. Like, each time I
Keeping
think
the
about it,
clans in check for
yeah.
some 2 centuries now. Which is near a small feat, I might add. No.
I'd find that so difficult to, like, distinguish between, because, like, the genres are so different. Like, distinguishing between, like, XCOM 2 and, like, A Space for the Unbound and, like, Returnal, all of which were, like, a very similar standard, would be, like,
No
kind of, like,
conflict
depending on what I
between
was
you all
feeling
this
at the time.
Are you certain?
I can't tell if you're jesting.
I don't always remember, like, another one that should be in there as well, I swear. Like the Liza P DLC, for example.
Dalbergs and scratch out the Hoog's eyes, given half the chance.
The Hoog's
As for us,
eyes.
we hate them arse-licking fuchsies.
Do you have... Did you play enough retro games to have, like, a retro top 5 as well as easy? Where you're like, okay, out of the retro games that I played this year...
But Brewer's got his ways, keeps each yen in line. If not for him, Mahakam would have fallen to bits ages past.
Oh, what do you
Why?
mean?
Round 150 years ago, when the elves were fighting that hopeless war against your folk.
I know that, but
the
that's what I
elven
mean,
chief
like...
ordered the pass to Mahakam
I feel like
sealed
it would,
tight.
like, depend, like, when you ask me and what mood I'm in, would determine, like, which game I like more. Because, like, as soon as, like, I finished XCOM 2, I was like, this was fantastic. And, but I feel like I had the same feeling with Returnal, but now that I've, like, sat on it a bit more, I'm like, actually, it was maybe not as good as I thought.
If it weren't for that,
Yeah, I've been trying to
Maybe
think
that
about that
might
as
have
well.
pointy ears. As it was, we waited for the shite storm to abate. Didn't open the pass and stretch your legs again till it was safe.
Yes, I remember. The manufacturers in Rivia have yet to recover.
With all due respect, Your Grace, your workshops forge utter crap. It's not your fault that human folk prefer dwarven goods. Basic market principles, that's all it is.
I feel enlightened, Gabor. Thank you. We shall return to this conversation.
No skin off my back.
Alright, so you've spoken to everyone here. We apparently have... Oh, we've got a report, do we? Dear guests, to make your stay in Mahakam a merry one that doesn't end with you rolling down the cliff in a barrel, do us all a favour and stick to these rules, written by me, Elder-in-Chief Bruverhoog. Don't go sticking your nose in others' affairs. Don't you fondle it, you buy it. Don't question our laws. Get out as quick as you can. Don't bother me. Don't know about the getting out as quick as I can one, but we'll do the rest, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll say that the 360 is not quite retro yet.
I've come to the conclusion your elder-in-chief is not fond of guests.
Fond? That's near a quarter of it. He hates them with seething
He
passion.
hates them.
But you're damned lucky.
Why's that?
Let you in, didn't he? Mahakam was cordoned off completely from the outside world for many a long year. Clans finally forced Brewer to at least let in peddlers and emissaries. Though he dragged his feet as long as he could.
Quiet, wench. You'll scare the fish off.
Did you just call a queen a wench?
Duval shies. Duval shies.
Duvel shies.
Duval sh...
That sounds like a swear, but I don't actually know if it is. Hey, what's this? Oh, hello. We lose 2 men and get a bunch of resources? Hell yeah. You can just buy more men with that. A little bit of a card fragment. I think that gives us a card fragment in the multiplayer game, though, which isn't particularly helpful now, is it? Oh, well, we can go and do that now, can't we, fella? Let's get the fast travel that's here first, I guess. Save us, like, walking all the way back. Duvel shies. Duvel shies. Okay, so we need to reach that a different way. That's okay, though. Ooh, and there's a chest here. I don't mind it, you know. Let's see. Let's see what I would do, actually, maybe. It's just a standard battle? That's crazy, brethren. I didn't expect that. Well, you figure out what you want to do. Okay, can get rid of Royal Decree. Get rid of you as well. Get rid of you. Keep you in our hand, maybe. We don't need the medic, do we? Definitely don't need you. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Because we're just going to try and win with, like, the Scytheman, I think.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Oh, I guess you didn't play too much, though, did you? Has he... Is that... What? What? Is it, oh, okay.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
So it might be worth recycling these guys then.
Tell me you jest.
Yeah, yeah!
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Ah!
Every turn the turn start, increase the counter by 1, damage a random enemy by 2. I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna do this and see how many turns it takes for him to catch up. He's passed as well, so he just conceded, which I don't mind. I don't mind him doing that. Those stay on the field? Okay, interesting. Right, I didn't expect that. Okay, what? Oh, shit. I don't mind this. This is pretty decent. I think that's a good hand. I'm happy with that. I just need to know what you do. Play 1 trinket from your deck. Damage unit by 10. That's kind of cute, isn't it? I think we go straight for the bomber, like turn 1. I don't think there's any reason not to do that. Yeah, we want it on the back row, don't we? And then we can force them into the front row, then Meave's ability will cause a bit of a ruckus as well. I think we just go for it now. Get the damage going, why not? Okay.
We'll catch them all!
We'll catch 'em all, ladder. I'll have you know, we'll catch 'em all.
Well, you only did play 5, I guess, so you know what your game of the year is, Okami.
We'll catch 'em all, though, lad.
Oh, I haven't ended my turn. I was wondering why nothing was happening. I just ain't loading, I don't know why. So I'm trying to get my my thing up to see what games I've played that have been retro, but it's just not working. Wow, they did a load of damage there. What the heck? What just happened? I've been absolutely rinsed there. Oh, we kind of did that in the wrong order, really, haven't we? But whatever. That's okay. I don't mind it. Okay, let's start getting our balls going, I guess.
Army's a waste of time for me.
Oh, baby. Oh, we're rocking and a rolling now.
Sod it. Sod it all.
Infiltrator, you can go here.
Go, hop, hop.
I still have like my actual turn as well. Set a unit to the thing on its left power. Okay, we don't have anything really that's worth it. I guess we just summon this thing and we get even more. I need to use that as well. Sorry, oops, let's see that. That's okay. Oh, Wario's Woods. Really enjoyed Wario's Woods, didn't you? So we can either summon a trinket. The trinket that we've got left allows us to summon these things, so it's not really worth using, is it? Oh my Gideon. How much damage have you done? 32. That's ridiculous.
For what?
Oh my god. We're still going, eh? Right. Okay, we need to wait a turn and then do that, I guess. Set it to the thing. Okay, yeah, we can do it like this, can't we? This will kill the thing, but I'll put them in the back, which is fine. Right, and then, so we set that. So if we use that, that will set that to 17, won't it? Which is pretty darn decent, if you ask me.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Wait. Hold on. Set the unit's power equal to the unit on its left. So we want that one, don't we? There we go. Majestic. Now we get you back. I actually think we use you instead. I don't know what you're doing, but you're taking ages to make a decision. Ah, interesting. Okay, right, well. I know what I'm gonna do now. So he does a good job with that. She just does 10 damage. Okay. That's fine. Oucherinos. Hello. I don't even know if that's useful in any way. Attack this one, I guess. Okay. Alright, what's better here? If we can get this to work on you, that would be ideal, right? Yep, perfect. That'll do nicely. Don't know if we can use Rule Decree, we'll find out the fun way. I should have waited actually, because this Infiltrator's doing nothing for us now, but whatever. Oh well, it will do something in a bit. What just happened there? Somebody just died immediately. I don't quite know why.
We got a job to do.
We got a job to do. Oucherinos. Okay, I don't think this will do anything, right? Nope, nope, it sure did do something, okay.
The chase is on!
The Chase is on, my favourite TV show, lad. I love me The Chase.
You mad? Don't shake that!
I mean, we've absolutely rinsed this guy.
I'm done in a jiffy.
Play a trinket from your deck. We don't have a trinket. We just damaged this guy by 10. Ho ho! Beastly! There we go. Pretty cheeky, eh? Started the Legend of Korra today. I've been watching Apothecary Diaries, and I've been enjoying it. It's been pretty reasonable so far. People of the hills, we hereby order 5 barrels of cured beef, 40 links of juniper sausage, 5 sides of pork, 10 dozen goose eggs, 10 sacks of rye flour. Payment issued in gold. Warning, goods must be tightly packed so not to attract monsters. We bear no responsibility for accidents. Elder Vavrinik of Clan Frenric. But yeah, you are correct. My favourite show is not First States UK. Can I? No? Okay, right. Let's just go back to the homepage of this and see if it starts working a bit better now. I spent that entire duel not doing what I was planning on doing, which was having a look at the different things I'm supposed to have beaten. And I was going to get that up and like talk about it during the duel, but it just has not happened, has it? Yeah, exactly. Just watching and staring at somebody else's diary. The classic. Right, let's go to the start of the year then. We can see which... So this was... Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff here. Is that this year? No, that's last year. Okay, now we're finally there. Okay. Persona Poopsona was the first game that we beat in 2025. That was a retro, of course. How could I forget that? I enjoyed the vibe of the game, actually. It probably went on a bit too long, but, you know, aside from that, it was actually surprisingly enjoyable.
Their steel's worthy of any crown. No offense meant.
I feel like the encounter was a bit too high, and some of the later dungeons were just a bit too, you know. Well, they were their own beast. They were a bit too easy to get very lost in because you got teleported to places and shit like that, and then there were like invisible walls in areas. But it was a lot more horror vibed than like I feel later Personas are, so that was good. Use your leader's ability. Look into the eye of your foe. What separates you is only but a mirror. Right. Choose a stone and swap it. If there is none, move it to the rightmost place on the other row. Choose a stone and swap it with the stone on its left, rather. Okay, so we want this to be a mirror, you say? So we probably want... swap it with the one on its left. So we probably want... Ah, we do it to this, do we? Okay, I see. Okay, right. So I need to recalibrate here, don't I? Okay, so we want the green one there, don't we? Can't see what the colours are. Blue's there, so we just want the orange here, don't we? There we go. Figured it out. Pretty easy. The fact I had to use a guide, not a negative for poop Sona. Have I moved? Did we just go through that? Oh no. Yes? Where the hell am I? Yes, I swear we did. Right, we started in that, didn't we? Yeah. How is this possible? Madness, pure madness. Everywhere looks exactly the same. How am I supposed to remember? So many corridors, shafts, chambers have to keep moving. And then what? I don't remember. Treasure, but what kind? Yeah, especially for the good ending, we had to use a guide, didn't we? The good ending was very cryptic. And... yeah, there are a couple of things that we use a guide for, like making, like, combining personas as well, I think, but... yeah, maybe that did, that is a bit of a negative. Like, if you're playing it blind, like, at the time, it probably would have been quite brutally irritating, but... I imagine you would have just had to like, grind more. And I also feel like there were some mid-level spells that were just so much more powerful than like than they should have been as well. Like we got like a persona that knew like nuke, and that carried us like maybe like 2/3 of the game. It was kind of silly. We didn't need to do anything else until like the end, where like they were massively underpowered, and then nuke wasn't as effective as it was, and then we had to figure out some other strats. But that perhaps wasn't great. But that's kind of nitpicky. Well, not really, but it's a bit harsh for a retro game. I played Hamtaro Hams Unite in my own time. I didn't stream that, Zize, and that was actually very good. It's like a puzzle game. Okay, I feel like 50 gold is not a lot for what we've got here. Is that not just back here? Perhaps it's not back here. I don't know. It's a Game Boy Color game, so you can't like expect like too much from it, but it was pretty charming and enjoyable, so don't have too many complaints about it, eh? Played a lot of puzzle games. I like to think, apparently. I like to use my noggin. I feel like that's mostly like coincidence. We played quite a few tactical games as well. We've gone into that genre a little bit more as well. It's good to branch out your genres though, isn't it, from time to time?
They were several dozen. Many
And then we did
holding
Tenchu
baskets
Stealth
brimming
Assassins.
with dried sausages, soft, puffy pretzels, and jugs of frothy beer.
That's probably a contender already,
asked
that
Gabble.
one. Tenchu Stealth Assassins
They're
for
the
our
parents
best
of
retro
youngsters who
game.
are to return today from their Dreckthag.
Gabor proceeded to explain that the Dreckthag was a trek upon which the local dwarves would embark when they reached maturity.
Oh, it will
During
really
this
test my noggin, I'm
year-long
sure.
voyage, young folk would taste of life beyond their home. Yet if they failed to return on time, they would be stripped of all rights and privileges accorded to Mahakam's natives.
See,
Does Little Nightmares kind of count as a puzzle game?
boiling on account of the strict laws and
It's like a puzzle platformer in a way, isn't it?
So, we send them out. Let them taste life in the lowlands. Once they've learned for themselves what it's like to live among humans, they come back and ain't likely to complain.
Customarily, only a few dwarves ever decided to remain in the valleys for good. That year, however, was different.
Deadline's
no.
the Mora.
How's it going,
40
MP?
Dreckthagers still haven't returned.
Their parents
A
now
horror
worried if
puzzle
some
platformer.
misfortune had not befallen them. The Mahakaman Guard had sent out patrols to the near reaches of the valleys.
Yeah, like especially in
They
2, you have to
returned
like figure
not
out how
having
to use
seen
like the
anything
TV
distressing,
remote.
while the
That's
humans
very
living at the foot
puzzly,
of the
isn't it? That
massif
little
had
section
been
with the
largely
TV remote
unwilling to talk.
and like all the doors and stuff for like the door maze at the end.
The guard captain, a dwarf with a fiery red beard, removed his helmet, wiped the sweat from his brow, and addressed Meave.
Your Majesty, we need to find our youth.
Good to see you though, MP.
Perhaps you'd be willing to
We've
go
entered the
out and
third act
search.
of this game.
Human folk are more like to tell you if they saw anything out of the ordinary of late.
Can I
Naturally,
type in my phone's password without getting it wrong?
too.
Fine, I'll
could say
search
I
for the
myself have
missing
lost a
dwarves
son.
like a
Meave
good
gripped the
Samaritan.
captain's hand firmly.
And I know well the pain that comes. I shall do all in my might to spare you at least that.
Meave set off.
One
the
could
hopeful
say that
gazes
you've
of
lost
the
a son.
dwarven
Your son
parents bidding
betrayed
her
you. Your
farewell.
son is very much still alive. I understand your
The Queen
your
sent a
logic,
scout
but
ahead.
it's not quite the same.
Sometime later, she heard his horn. 3 blasts. 2 short, 1 long.
An ambush!
Meave expected to combat beasts or robbers. Yet upon
What a
her
neck
force
pop that is.
descended warriors with squirrel tails attached to their
But yeah,
helmets.
Tenchu Stealth Assassins was really good, Zizo. I feel like it was kind of like, it feels like a progenitor to like what Hitman became. Like you're given like a massive, not massive, but you're given like a relatively large level and just like a target, and then it's like up to you how you deal with it. And like stealth is obviously your friend, but you don't necessarily have to use stealth. You can be a bit of a cheeky boy. Oh, it's a standard battle, eh? Let's give it a go. I mean, it's janky because it's a PS1 game, but and the voice acting is suspect as well, but still, right? Let's get rid of that. Do we try and do? Let's get rid of you for now. I like it. I like it already. No, I was being greedy. Okay, let's go for it. Let's just see how we roll with this, because I think we'll be able to do like a decent amount here, won't we?
They used to tire my tongue about that.
Oh, you get to go first as well. Holy moly! My advantage.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Should have another one, right? Sucker, you get rid of health back. That's fine.
You should not have come here.
Most certainly caused a ruckus early on, haven't they?
catch 'em all!
We'll catch 'em all, laddie.
There's no good voice acting on the PS1. Metal Gear Solid has decent voice acting, I'm pretty sure.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Okay, we'll see what we do, I guess, here. It's only got 14. I was gonna say I was gonna pass as well, mate. So I'm glad you've done this, because I'm set for next time. I've got. We're gonna go all in on the next one, that's for sure. I already don't mind it. I think we start with the bomber, right? I'm very happy with this hand. You're gonna have to do something special to win this one, fella. Maybe you'll be able to do it, but I doubt it. I wonder, did we? I think I played Metal Gear last year, so that can't be in the consideration. Then we played Buzz Lightyear Star Command, which was not good. It was pretty bad, actually. Then we played Rayman, which was hard as balls. Oh wow! Wasn't Rayman a good time, eh? Who didn't love Rayman? I think we just go straight for this guy, don't we?
Left, right, left, right.
Do we just send this guy back, even though like it's kind of a waste? I think we do. I think we should do that. My obsession of playing Toy Story games. Oh yeah.
We ought to help one or the
We played
other.
so many. Oh, healer. That's kind of cheeky, isn't it? Okay. Oh, a scythe. I don't mind it, you know.
Time to sow.
Right, let's just put you here. We've got another one of these.
Again,
to use.
again, and again.
Oh my god, look at this. We're absolutely on fire, bro. What are you gonna do?
None shall tread on us.
Yeah, it was annoying as well. Make it to the it's on the one on your left. If I put this here, I should boost this one by 3. Yes.
Greetings. What is it?
Don't mind it. Okay. So it's obviously you next. I say obviously. Oh, why is it in the front row, bro? Oh yes, look at that! Look at this! Oh my god!
Wise choice.
Can boost another one by a decent amount, can't we?
Is
The
anyone
best one to
asked?
do.
You've not seen me.
Oh no. We have to wait one turn before we do this. Oh, and you get that? Oh my god! I'm ready to cause a ruckus, baby. Oh, it's done this. That's annoying, isn't it? I was going to use Reynard, but what I can actually do here... Get rid of that prick. Use this as well. Oh, that's cute, isn't it?
The white of an eye from half a league away.
I'm sure he's got another one of those types of cards in his deck or in his hand, but we'll roll with this for now, I guess.
Now we will see who is weak.
Don't mind it. The Space Mama fight? What, in Rayman? Man, some of the fights were so hard in that game. Silly difficulty, I swear.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
Look at this, look at this. Oh. Bro, I'm unstoppable.
It's not too late to walk away.
I literally don't have the space to like play all the cards I've got. This is outrageous.
Aye.
This is outrageous. We've still got 2 of these, so I guess we wait a turn, and then we'll probably be passing pretty soon, just because our entire board is full. That means he can't play an infiltrator though, which is good. We just have to see.
I shall not fail.
I think we do the. No, wait, hold on. So I think there's a turn order thing here. I think we do this first. Okay, not bad. Can I use effects on the turn?
Now we must stick together.
Okay. Fuck. Probably the most irritating way you could have done that, but whatever.
Ever done in a jiffy.
Get rid of that shit. Can't believe bro killed my healer. What a rude boy. Ow. I have to use my medic before long. Except we can't really. It doesn't make much sense to do that.
Easier they are to target.
We are doing that, absolutely destroying him. That is not inaccurate. Oh.
Coin never stinks, no matter how rank the pouch.
I believe that's us done. Let's see what he can do with his last card.
Elven blarney.
Oh, he did just straight up kill one of my units. Isn't particularly nice, is it? Not enough, though. So, what did we do after Rayman? Then, after Rayman, it was Monsters, Inc. Scream Team for the PS1. Another not great game. Another game that I would perhaps not recommend.
To an end, the prisoners were brought before the Queen. All, without exception, were dwarves, and all looked to be youthful dwarves.
Mystery solved,
muttered Meve. In fact, these were the missing Drechthaggers. Instead of returning home, they had enlisted with guerrillas.
Then we tried beating Grand Theft Auto, but I couldn't be bothered to do the go past the first 2 missions. I think it's because it was so close after Rayman that we did Grand Theft Auto that I just couldn't stomach another like despicable game in a row. That's just going to be such a difficult grind. Maybe we'll come back to Grand Theft Auto, but I don't think we will. Then we did Medal of Honor, which was good as well. A good first-person shooter there. I enjoyed that one.
I couldn't wait to see human cities.
So we've got Tenchu and I think Medal of Honor as like the leaders, and then
a bandage to a bleeding wound.
At the moment, I'll say Persona's still in there, but I don't think it will be by the end of the year.
I saw ghettos, massacres.
For retro games, I reckon so. I reckon it will by the end of it. We'll see. Then we played Medieval. That was good.
We must tell the rest of ours the same.
Let's get like a sort of like idea, and then we can filter from there.
Meve's soldiers stood waiting for her to protest, to accuse the dwarf of lying.
So Medieval, Tenchu, Medal of Honor, and then Persona slightly below.
Why the dwarf had taken up arms. Without entering into a discussion, she ordered the prisoners taken to be tried and judged by their kin and elders. The dwarven parents thus got their offspring returned to them, albeit wounded and in chains.
Then we played Lilo and Stitch Trouble in Paradise. Again, not a good game. No.
Demanded the dwarven youth be severely punished for succumbing to the rebels' seductive ideals.
I feel like the PS1 was when like licensed games seemed to become particularly lazy. Like I swear, like there used to be quite like a few like on the SNES. Like you'd be able to play like Goof Troop and like, you know, some of like the Capcom ones and like Castle of Illusion on like the Genesis and stuff like that were still like pretty decent. But like the ones on the PS1 like Lilo and Stitch, Monsters Inc., that Toy Story game, the Buzz Lightyear Star Command, they're all just not good. I can't think of any others, but yeah. Oh, then we played Spyro Year of the Dragon, huge.
In the end, the Drekthaggers were sentenced to 50 years hard labor in the quarries. The Elder-in-Chief believed a half-century of swinging a pickaxe would sufficiently cool the hot heads of these would-be guerrilla fighters.
They came back alive.
50 years for a human.
The red-headed captain said, handing me the
Well, some of them were
pouch
good,
as
like the ones that Capcom did were good, weren't they? And Konami.
The war twixt the races will be over, eh? What do you think, Queen?
Meve shrugged in response. Perhaps she had no opinion in the matter, or perhaps she simply did not wish to state it aloud.
So Konami did like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones. Other than the first one that on the NES, they were pretty good quality. I'm trying to think what else Konami did, but and Capcom did like DuckTales. If you played Darkwing Duck, that's just basically Mega Man with like a Disney skin on it. It's really good. And I'm sure they've done other stuff as well. Yeah, they did Chip and Dale, didn't they? I'm sure they must have done some other stuff in there as well. You and Magic Pouch. I can't see a universe in which Spyro Year of the Dragon isn't in the top 5. But you never know, eh? Then we played Galarians. the like, that was like a janky Resident Evil, and like the final boss was called Dorothy or something like that.
Might be in jail, but at least they're back. That's most important. Might be in jail.
Oh, they're not. Were they not humans? Ah, that's okay. 50 years for a dwarf ain't the same as 50 years for a human, I suppose. Dorothy, the final boss of Galarians. Truly a terrifying beast. Oh my god, City are 2-0 up. I uncaptained Haaland. I've closed my chat to see who scored for City. If it's Haaland, I'm gonna have a riot. Oh, Reinder's got one of them. Haaland did get the other, and Haaland got the assist. I have fucked up here. I've made an error. No, I captained Volt Maid because I thought Spurs were going to be the leakiest boys on the planet. Let's see if that comes into fruition. Oh, Phil Foden's just scored. Jeez, it's a fucking hammering. Pep's had a go at them after the Leeds game, hasn't he? That's all it is, right? Enough getting distracted by things that don't matter, like football. Let's talk about retro games. That's the stuff that's important. Ooh, there's a prayer thing here. Nice, that'll help us raise our morale. Go to the Burrow's Rump. Don't know if we'd already had that or not, but anyway. Why, aye? How's it going?
Building with unusually lavish ornamentation.
No, it's Volt Made.
Bronze roof tiles.
Trust me, it's Volt Made.
Crystal window panes.
Right, so I think Galarians is better than Persona.
There, Gabor explained. The Brecken Rig.
We're gonna have to start like ordering things now, aren't we? To decide the top 5. Now that I think we've got like 7 games of like a decent quality. So now we're gonna have to like kind of like start getting a bit more picky. So we had Persona, which is at the bottom, so we can kick that one out. But I'll keep on mentioning it because it is interesting at least. There was Tenchu. I do remember it, but I've forgotten what it's called. Medal of Honor, Medieval, Spyro, and Galarians. Is that it? I'll have another look through, see if I missed one through my own silliness. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, so that's probably our top. So what, Spyro is probably top. Then I'd probably say Tenchu, then maybe Medieval. I'll have a bigger think about Tenchu and Medieval. Then probably Medal of Honor. And then I'd have Galarians in 5th. For now, at least. Is this when I moved? I don't see a game here for a while that we actually played. Oh, it was Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, of course. Of course.
The clan head, Iva, invited Neve to an exquisite feast. But when she broached the subject of the war raging just outside Mahakam's borders, the dwarf changed the subject at once. Looking around the interior,
Oddworld's a puzzle platformer, isn't it?
The walls
what
were
a bangers,
Nilfgaardian tapestries and rugs. Gifts from friendly Imperial envoys, no doubt. Neve prepared to leave, convinced she had wasted her time, when someone clasped her shoulder and pulled her into a darkened room. Her kidnapper turned out to be a young dwarf. Female, it seemed, dressed in her nightshirt. She introduced herself
but with a
as
sexy
Iva's
beard
daughter,
as well.
Eudora Breckenriggs, and openly admitted she had eavesdropped on Neve's dinner conversation.
Listen, me dad's stubborner than an old goat, but I'll convince him to help ye. For a wee favour, that is.
Mm-hmm. What?
I want you to steal something from the clan archive. Historiae Mahakamorum, 'tis called. See, me dad won't let me betroth me sweetekin Zoltan. Says the codex forbids.
Oh, is that? Isn't Zoltan the dwarf that Geralt knows?
Just such a case described in that document.
Yeah, it must be Zoltan if he's left the mountains. Yeah.
Neve felt sympathy for Eudora and wanted to help her, especially considering the favor Eudora could do her in return. But she fully realized if her attempt to break into the archive ended badly, it would result in a tremendous scandal Bruva Hoog would not soon forget.
You're right, Eudora. Let's go for it, love.
It's worth the play, I believe.
It's probably not, but
Fine.
hey, we'll do it anyway.
I accept your offer.
They then shook hands, sealing the deal. Neve had to bite her tongue to stop from crying out, for the young she-dwarf had the grip of a brawny blacksmith.
Well, she is a brawny blacksmith.
Neve returned to her company, and, massaging her sore hand, presented Eudora's offer. Gascon volunteered for the task at once.
Gascon is.
Thievery's my forte. The dwarves want
So I think Oddworld's probably better than Galarians, right? Galarians has probably just like enough jank in it to not quite be like a top 5 retro game of this year. Well, it definitely is.
Gascon snuck into the
Oh, is it the
archive
German,
under cover of darkness.
whatever the
Just as
Pockle
he
is
was
it
tucking
called?
Eudora's desired document into his cloak, he heard dwarven boots clanking down the stairs.
Damn it!
Gascon swore.
I can't let them catch me.
Then, of course, the next game after Oddworld was Rugrats, arguably the worst game of the year. The Search for Reptar. The Pockle. It's a shortened battle. So to escape, move Gascon light-footed to the bottom right corner of the battlefield. Move Gascon using your leader. Gascon is here. The unit will be spotted if located 3 positions away from a Mahakam guard. Move yourself to an adjacent vertical or horizontal position. I see. Does that work for all of them? Probably right. So how does this work? Does this guy spot us now? No.
Huh? Who's there? What a nub. That was close. Piece of cake. Ah!
Does it work like this? Do they have to be like facing me?
Just a bit more.
Yeah, we got it though, don't you worry. Where's my Kazan playthrough? It's a little bit away. I don't know yet. There's just too much good stuff at the moment, isn't there? Like, I definitely have like Claire Obscure on like my priority list of stuff that I want to play.
As agreed, Neve handed Eudora the stolen document.
Ha!
The dwarf shouted, raising the parchment in a triumphant
Hey, we
gesture.
did it well.
Da can't do nothing to stop her making vows now.
But in terms of like Souls, like I also want to play like Stellar Blade and Blacksmith Wukong, and then of course Kazan as well. So we've got a lot to do just in that genre as well. Oh, we got a new one of these. So usually we use the thing that like reduces the amount of time it takes me to use her ability, but now I've got a couple of others that we can try out.
She could only hope the elder Breckenriggs had swayed Bruva Hoog as well.
Hey, nice.
Eudora Breckenriggs.
Well. Okay. At the moment we're very low on wood in comparison to gold, so that seems like a good use of our thing at the moment. But we do have like a thing in like our camp that allows us to set up to like switch them more legitimately. I mean, you know, we've still got this, like we're like probably about halfway through this, and we've been playing it for like maybe 7 streams, so you've probably got like a while before we actually get to it. I also don't own Expedition 33 yet, so that has to occur at some point. But yeah. We'll see, eh? We'll see. Neutrality means neglecting our bonds, ignoring our duties, while we sit here fiddling our thumbs. Our lowland brethren are dying in pogrom after pogrom. Dwarves of Mahakam, seize arms, enjoying the Skytale. Down with the Dawn. I don't know if I pronounced Dawn right, but we'll roll with the gun.
Queenie. Ivor'll be a wall at your back, stout and strong.
Aye, perfect. Alright, so we've got a cheeky thing for us to do there. Looks like we've done everything here though. Zoom out the map. Oh, it's massive, this map. They're all massive. I always say that whenever we start a new thing. A new map to explore. Let's see if we've got enough resources to build something new in our... Oh, yeah, I forgot about the card. Let's look at the new card first. Whenever an ally appears, strengthen it by 1 and give it 1 armor. Move to the other row. Okay, interesting. Gonna keep it how we've got for now, but it's an awful. Is there something else that we unlocked as well? Oh, this damage all enemies by 3. Pretty basic, but it'll do. Yeah, it's well, I want to own it on Steam, Zizo, and it's not on sale on Steam at the moment. Hence why we've not picked. I mean, I guess we can pick it up anyway, like at full price. I'm not like too precious about it, but still. Okay, so we've got enough for the gold of creating units. Each unit gains what? Where did this come from? It costs a lot of wood though. Increase recruit cap. Okay. Don't mind that as an idea, although it's probably better to get all the things. 75 to 150 gold for every battle won. So we need at least 20 battles for this to be worth it, at least. And that's without the wood cost as well. Have we done that many across the game so far? I mean, maybe it's worth it if you do it early, but I feel like that ship has sailed. You don't have the wood for that. Do you have anything here? Oh, we can do this. We can't do that because we don't... Oh, no, we can do this. This gives us the upgraded stray bombers. Let's go for that. That has like an immediate benefit to us. Even though now we're poor as fuck, you know. It's good, eh? Where is it? Stray bombers plus... We can now do the slinger as well. Nice. So now they're more likely to do damage, I'm pretty sure, when we use them, which is kind of nice. The trading post. Oh, I see. Yeah, there you go. Exchange wood for gold. Gold for wood. It ain't great prices, but it is at least something. Sure, I'll check actually. I haven't played a PS Plus game in ages. I did play a bit of Injustice 2 actually. I know that was a PS Plus game. But I think that's like the last one that I've even touched.
Oh, now you're a bleeding expert, are you? You overloaded the damn cart, that's why it's busted.
A wagon lay strewn across the middle of the road. Behind it stood others.
Anyway, what did we play after Rugrats? Well, it was Suikoden, of course. A really good, a pretty decent JRPG.
About how the accident had come about, and thundered it out to all and sundry, peppered with choice invectives.
An odd caravan.
Meave said.
They don't look like merchants.
Nay, they ain't.
Gabor answered.
Dwarves of the Ferns clan, carrying gifts for the Drake. Remember Keltarus? When he took roost here, Fernses fought him for near a century. Then the dragon got weary of fighting and they realised he weren't going nowheres.
Again,
so
for me personally, I feel like
He didn't
Suikoden,
bother them.
at least one,
They give him
could have been a
what he
lot better.
needs.
It felt like it had an idea, but the idea wasn't fully like fleshed out. Like the ability to recruit so many people, but then you just like never use them because only like a certain number were useful. meant that like its main gimmick wasn't actually as attractive as it initially seemed. Cool your Egypt heads.
Gabor managed to douse his brethren's fiery tempers, but the wagon still lay across the road, blocking all traffic.
Queen,
said Xavier.
it is an easy repair. I have the tools, the parts. Need but your permission.
Xavier, what a
Go
name.
see what can be done.
Xavier did indeed make quick work of the problem. Within moments, the wagon was rolling smoothly down the road, good as new.
Well, shaft me, your highness.
Said
well, shaft
Your
me.
engineer's got a pate like stewed meat, but he kens his trade. That's for certain.
I'll convey your words to him. Or at least part of them.
Me and the lads will be on our way now, but first, take this. Bit of gold by way of thanks.
Hey, we got some money.
Thank you.
Meave said, accepting the
Why would we
surprisingly
not
heavy
accept the
pouch.
gold?
In wartime, every copper counts.
The dwarf bowed in parting, shook the snow off his beard, then rejoined his caravan. Within a few moments, the wagons had disappeared around the bend.
Not some weird test, was it? The doors probably would have been insulted that we didn't accept the gold. The ends justify the means. Give me that card fragment. That's a different card fragment to the one that we started earlier. Interesting. Well, interesting might not quite be the choice word, but you know what I mean, eh? Or we were just there. I don't know, does Suikoden replace any of the games that we've got? It feels odd not to include it. But I don't know if it does replace any of the games that we've got in our top 5 at the moment. It's perhaps a strong 6th, because it's definitely better than Galerians, I think. That was in there previously. Okay, so we've just got to do the little loop around this mountain as well, and then we'll be on our way, I suppose. God, we started there, we've only made it to there, and the map's like ends like over here. We'll figure it out though. We'll get there. Oh my days! Oh, we've got Medal of Honor, which is probably bottom at the moment. Medieval, Tenchu, and Abe's Odyssey. I think Tenchu and Abe's Odyssey are probably second and third, and Medieval's fourth. Then maybe Spyro's in first. Although I'll have a bigger think, because I do
I know that scent too well.
really like what Tenchu does.
Of it. It's the smell of burning homes.
The Lyrians quickened their gait. Soon they saw a town fully aflame, and a roaring, furious dragon above it.
That's your Keltimus?
Gascon asked, shielding his eyes from the sharp glare emanating from the city.
You were right. Perfectly harmless.
The king must get his knickers in a bunch.
The dwarf said, grabbing his axe from his belt.
Queen, we got to make haste to the rescue.
Alright, help fight the dragon, I guess.
Meade called out.
Have our men wet their cloaks for a modicum of fire protection. We move as soon as they're done.
Your Grace, they are but common soldiers. To fight a dragon.
I know, but we must help them, or at least try.
While Reynard went to pass on the order, Meave turned to Gabor.
This dragon, has it any weakness?
Fear not,
said the somber dwarf.
except a fondness for raw meat.
I ain't giving up my dog, if that's what you're suggesting.
Meave gave the order to attack, and her soldiers rode into the flaming city.
Crash Team Raging in
Close,
2026,
Keltilis
could you
looked
imagine?
even more terrifying. Though enormous, he moved with shocking agility, like a lizard scurrying over sand. With one swing of his paw, he snapped the necks of 3 dwarves, then bisected a 4th with a powerful bite. After that, he turned his attention to the Lyrians.
Oh no. He can talk.
Twisting his blood.
That's even more insidious. After Suikoden, we played Tomb Raider 2. So I think that's a pretty safe bet to have not infiltrated the top 5. Well, it's definitely better than Tomb Raider 1. I think it's probably below Persona. Ooh, they're going fully into the. I didn't read what that was. I'm an idiot. Let's. Don't think we need a field medic. Definitely don't need you. Don't think I need a field medic. You're decent. Gaston's not great. Right, we've done this, have we?
Stay together.
What are the rules to this battle? Oh, we just have to kill this guy. Oh, I forgot to redraw that, but that's actually not the worst thing I've done.
I smell a leak.
I smell a leak.
You have been killed a dragon. It has to be possible.
Just because one random person killed a dragon doesn't mean it's possible, fella.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Couldn't have done this.
Ah, shite! He's raging now! Watch out!
Ah, shite! He's a raging now! Shite indeed, eh?
Your Grace, we're taking losses!
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Really? Okay. Bro is just here then, I guess. Cool, good for him.
Left, right, left, right.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to...
Greetings. What is it?
Oh, did he just gain 10 health? That's kind of rude, right?
He's vulnerable. We must strike now.
Right, we weren't supposed to strike before, eh? Okay, fair enough.
Aye.
Aye. I think Bro is about to die, isn't he?
Again.
Yep, we got him. Just about. It was a bit sweaty, but there we go. We defeated the dragon. Perfectly harmless, the fella.
Perished, either to the dragon's all-consuming fire.
Multiple Rayman games. Hopefully, I don't know about that. Why do multiple need to be in the work? Surely you work on one.
The howls of the wounded monster rang.
That worries me more, knowing that they're working on multiple ones at the same time. I mean, I guess if it's in the same way that they did Prince of Persia, where they released like two separate I think they released two different Prince of Persias, didn't they? That were both good. And I think Rayman's more likely to get that sort of treatment, where it's like the smaller Ubisoft teams that work on it. So. Pushing for a Dead Space 4. It seems odd to me that they would continue after Dead Space 3 rather than like continuing the reboot. If that doesn't make sense, like they redid Dead Space. I feel like you would just like take the build on what the remake did and just take Dead Space in like a slightly different direction to what they did with 2, maybe, rather than going for 4.
That's right, howl, you scurvy snake. Shouldn't they ever attacked us, eh? Damn
Shouldn't they
you
attacked
lizard.
us?
Meave, that's Vavrenik, elder of the town and all the Ferences.
My regards and condolences.
Eh, tain't so bad. If nae for ye,
Yeah,
wouldn't there be a
taint's not
stone
bad.
left on
I
the
wouldn't
rubble?
know about that.
To be honest, when I caught wind some human queen come to Mahakam looking for aid,
Did
I
Sonic
said,
really release
"A
4?
crocus
That seems mad to me. They
sprouted
released like
seeds
that weird
afore
open
I'd
world
got
one.
eye on that."
And was it like a Sonic Generations with Shadow? That was more like a remake with a DLC attached though, wasn't it? I guess that's slightly different. I mean, maybe if they're doing like a Rayman 2 remake.
Gonna be a fear to look in my breeches after, but
I can't think of the other ones. Well, one of them would probably be like the
saw
Sonic
today,
Racing game, right, Zizo?
what ye did for us,
Does that really
keep the
count?
support and undying gratitude of all Ferences.
Thank you. Faced with a Nilfgaardian peril, that means a great deal.
Forgive me for interrupting this tear-tugging scene of interracial reconciliation, but I can't hold back no longer. Vavrenik, double shice, what happened? Why'd Keltless attack?
I ken as much as ye, meaning squat diddly. Just flew up, started spewing flames, half the tune lit up in a flash.
There's a 2D multiplayer Sonic one? Got no idea. Sounds like a mobile game.
Sheepshank. 300 years I've been a good neighbour.
Sheepshank. Okay, so so Tomb Raider was probably our last PS1 game, so I guess I can throw Gran Turismo in after Tomb Raider, which probably does make the top 5. Which probably does kick Medal of Honor out. It seems like a bit of a shame, but I'm okay with it.
What's done's done. Gotta think about the future. The Drake's just taking a breather. Gotta finish him off for his regained form.
Actually, I'll double check that. 'Cause I feel like I played Crash 2 this year, but maybe I didn't. Sure as shit looks like I didn't play it this year. Wow. No idea when I played it then, but...
Meaning we haven't much time. He heals like an alchemist's pup. And the nearest guards are miles away. He'll be up flying again before they get here.
Aye, that's what I thought. Perhaps, your grace, you'd,
What? Jest you must.
I ken you're tired frae the fight, dinna want to risk casualties, etc. But remember, the beast sleeping on a bed of gold and rubies. All belonging by right to Brother, of course. But if quibbling some wandered off, he'd nae notice.
Shall we fight a dragon again? Oh, I guess we
I
can.
admit that does alter my calculations. Besides, the
Our
dragon
backers,
was
what could go
badly
wrong, eh?
wounded.
Putting it featherly, blood poured out of him like a leaky bladder. Just needs a coup de grace.
A leaky bladder. You're speaking from experience there, Vavrenik.
Fine. I'll do the deed.
Ken you'd see the light.
Oi, Vavrenik, Vavrenik. This lady's gonna make your rump a regular crocus garden.
Aye, Queen's doing us a great service. One that'll profit us both.
So, where is Keltulus's lair?
Not through here. It's a vast cavern. Ye canna miss it.
Meve bid farewell to Vavrenek and set out on her way. Did her way lead to the dragon's lair, you ask? Shh. Let's not
Alright,
spoil
you're
the
being
surprise.
coy, are you, storyteller? Well, well, well. Oh, Sonic Rumble. It's a rumble in a jungle. Let's check the map. What's to the left there? Is that the way we're supposed to go? It is indeed. Ah, that's probably where the dragon is, right up this way.
That stings.
Trista, boy.
No, then better not be like one where like you can somehow like talk to them and get stuff. Is that where I came? Where did I come from? Cotton Eye Joe, help me out. Oh no, that's just a different route. So if we do this circle, we'll be fine, won't we? That'll do like most of everything. Oh yeah, let's get our morale boost going. Oh, well, I thought that was a shrine to pray at. It was not. It was just some random resources.
Keltalis' lair was indeed impossible to miss, as would stand to reason, for any space capable of containing a dragon must be enormous. The lair's maw, a black
I learned to play more Game Boy games in 2026 than PS1. I don't know about that. I don't know how many Game Boy games I've got left that I actually would like to play.
From it. One of sulfur and blood.
But you never know.
Well then,
Gascon said,
ready to become a legendary dragon slayer?
My father oft said, never should you count pelts till the hunt is
I know I
through.
want to play
dismounting
Shantae,
her horse.
It's all the more true when you hunt dragons.
and probably
He's
Pokemon
wounded,
Crystal.
yes, but one puff of flame, and we shall be not legends but corpses. Leave all thoughts of foolhardy bravery behind.
The Lyrians crept across the dragon's threshold. They walked single file.
I think there's a
shields
Metal Gear
raised,
on the Game
watched
Boy
by
Color
bats
as well
hanging
that
from
I
the
want to
ceiling.
try out.
Keltalis lay curled up on
So, you
bed
know,
of
a massive
diamonds and
3.
gold coins turned red from his blood. Seeing how he strained merely to lift his massive head.
Speaking of the Game
dragon
Boy
no longer
games,
posed
the
any
first
threat.
Game Boy game we played was a Yu-Gi-Oh game, and it was not great. It was pretty average, I think.
Come to finish what your poison began?
The monster croaked hoarsely.
Fine. Do it then.
I feel like the rules of the game
Keltalis
weren't
turned over,
fleshed out
exposing his
properly in that
vulnerable
Game Boy
underbelly,
version of
and
Yu-Gi-Oh.
waited calmly for the fatal blow.
Wait,
Meve said, dropping her sword.
what poison?
Keltalis laughed while squeezing his bleeding side in pain.
So they didn't tell you? Lousy munchkins.
Oh wow, we're about to...
Hey! Watch your tongue!
Gabor yelled.
Sides! I didn't ken anything about it.
Keltalis looked the Lyrians over mistrustfully with his snake-like eyes, then began to tell his tale. The caravan Meve had met on the road was different to the others.
Then we played a Mega Man Extreme, which was the kind of janky Mega Man game for the Game Boy Color. It probably doesn't sneak into the top 5 like the retro stuff we did.
Ferenc dwarves entered his lair.
But it's definitely in first place for the Game Boy Color stuff we've done so far.
Meve interrupted.
You're female.
Correct. Same as you.
As if on command, all Lyrian eyes turned to Gabor.
Can you look at me? We didn't peek under his, its tail.
If I may.
Raynard interjected.
These revelations about Keltalis' sex are undeniably fascinating. But I'm more curious.
Oh yeah.
To such a dishonorable deed.
I didn't know the cheese, and he seemed pretty impossible without the cheese as well.
So they decided to strike preemptively.
To the Ferenc's misfortune, they delivered too small a dose of poison. Infuriated at the sight of the broken eggs, the dragon gathered its strength and flew to the nearest town. Meve saw for herself what happened then. And now it was up to her to decide how this story would end. The dragon had killed dozens.
Oh, it deserves mercy.
But had been provoked first.
I know that this isn't what the dwarves want, but...
Did it thus deserve death or mercy?
Oh. So does this just end the chapter? Let Keltalis heal and leave Mahakam. What an intriguing little thought process we've got here. Nah, thanks for dropping by, Zize. We've got to at least figure out my thoughts on most of the PS1 games that I played this year, even if it was a little abridged and not particularly well structured. I'm gonna click this because I was initially drawn to this answer, so I'm intrigued. Let's see what this
When judging my
does.
subjects, I would sometimes not know who bore the greater guilt.
Said Meve.
But as ruler, I had to reach a verdict, often a harsh one.
The Queen returned her sword to its sheath.
This is not my land.
Meve said.
Nor are these my subjects. I don't have to choose the lesser evil.
Meve!
Gabor hissed.
Bruver will be furious.
Let him. And you, dragon, swear me this. When you heal, you shall leave Mahakam and never return.
Oh, the dragon leaves Mahakam, not us.
And my gratitude.
Meve was about to leave the cavern when the dragon...
We got 8 grand, we're rich, baby.
Gathered a smattering of valuables at the Queen's feet. Each would be the prize of the Lyrian crown jewels. News that Meve had spared the dragon, which had killed dozens of dwarves, did indeed enrage the inhabitants of Mahakam, the Ferences in particular. But when the clans considered driving the Lyrians from the pass, Elder Vavrenek opposed it. No matter what happened after, he had sworn Meve his undying gratitude.
Well, yeah, we saved his town from the dragon, so...
Bloody should do that, shouldn't they?
Hey, that's the 10th shrine that we've prayed at, though. Pretty interesting. Right, I'm gonna quickly check on the football scores in a little bit. Bro's probably got something to say now, doesn't he?
Brown, red, gold. Every dragon's a right bastard.
Alright, well, are they? Seems unnecessarily hateful, but...
We're still on the way to Burrow's rump, though.
Langscooth, a lens that makes an object appear more distant. The Spud Scope, a subterranean periscope used in potato cultivation. A double gaff for two-sided fork. The Hipponyxalia, snowshoes for horses, can also be used as rackets. The Clucklux, booties for chickens. Damn, as if the chickens aren't thick enough, they've got some booties. A lamp derived from fluorescent tubers. I found out so much. Why, what's over here then? Oh, we've got our own little thing, do we? Check out what's going on. Right, let's check the football scores now, I guess.
Meve squinted, the better to see the scene. Several dozen dwarves had gathered on the cliff overlooking the chasm. All were turned towards a ramp, at the peak of which stood...
What has happened here?
A barrel.
What is that gathering about?
Asked the Queen.
Have we a feast day?
Nay,
answered Gabor grimly.
Tis an execution.
Come on, fold me, do something, mate.
A hairy head peeked out of the barrel. The long, pointy nose and ears left no doubt that it belonged to a gnome. The first Meve had ever seen in her life.
A gnome?
Save me!
The gnome yelled.
They aim to kill me! Cast me in the chasm!
Shut your maw!
Barked the dwarf standing next to him, who then shoved the gnome inside the barrel and covered it with a lid.
Your crimes! The sheer weight of it, hey! No lighter punishment is fitting!
The other gathered dwarves nodded approvingly. Two gripped the barrel, lay it on its side, then lifted it to cast in the chasm, paying the thumping from inside it no heed.
Don't intercede. Is that... I think that's a, No, that might be legit.
Meve leapt from her horse, and ignoring Gabor's objections, scrambled up the ramp.
Oi! You're not allowed! Hey, damn it! What do you think you're doing?
I think it's obvious. Preventing the execution.
Ah! Ah! Thanks be to the gods!
Whoa, wench! You've no such right! Judgment's been handed down. Sentencing's done.
Alright, fair enough.
Yes.
Are you wearing a
And
Christmas
a
hat,
cruel
bro?
sentence it is. One that prompts me to wonder what the accused did to deserve it.
Better to ask what he didn't do, the varmint. Arrived here with his peddler's wagon full of tricks and gadgets. Went from house to house, praised his rubbish to the high heavens. And what's it he sold us? Bombs that go off in your hand. Beer growth formula that makes your hair catch fire. Music boxes for the kiddies. Once cranked, they never plough in stop.
You needed but to loosen the screw in the back and...
Shut your maw, ye roaster.
Yeah, bro's just a trickster and he's getting the death penalty.
Broken our sacred rules and hallowed customs.
Which ones, if you don't mind me asking?
Enter the smithy, cap on his head, held nails between his teeth, and poured fruit syrup in his beer. Raspberry. Blech.
Just the once, and but a few drops.
You got nothing to explain your villainy, scoundrel. Not a thing. And that's not even the worst. Saved his highest crime for the end. He was in a mine. And he whistled.
Or did you start whistling hi ho, hi hum, or something like that?
Oh, aye, that's bad. Shouldn't have done that.
Hi, he did. Whistled through his teeth and hummed in harmony a long warble. We all heard it up and down the shaft, and our grand elders were clear. Death's the punishment. Death by barrel roll.
And may I buy his freedom then?
Your land, your laws, I shall not argue with them. But perhaps there is another way. Can a bail be posted?
Well, the law does allow for something of the sort. But I don't see how that job is worth it.
Oh, aye. He is. He is.
Willing I am to take him at his word. Does that suffice?
Aye. But just so's we're clear. No returns, no refunds. Now get the hell out of that barrel, you wee shite.
My lady.
Alright, we got a little gremlin.
That we've yet to discuss. Perhaps first we should learn each other's names?
Aye, yes,
I believe he's called Barnabas.
Barnabas. Barnabas Beckenbauer. To friend?
Beckenbauer? Relative of Franz?
Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia.
Queen? Cows in the corn, colour me honoured. Your Majesty, obeisance due.
None necessary. Protocols for use at court, not beyond it. An inventor you deem yourself. Am I right?
Most assuredly. Though, truth be told, the dwarves saw no ingenuity in my craft. Seems I'm ahead of my time.
Fiery bursts in the palm of your hand. They shall be in fashion one day, to your mind.
Oh, nay, just a bit of misfortune, that's all that was. You see, I mistook mercury fulminate for saltpeter. The vials stood beside each other, see, and...
The details I need not know. But one matter I am curious about. Could you construct a bomb that would explode when desired? For instance, beneath my
Oh,
foot's
you're
feet
making
they
a
stepped
trip
over
mine?
it.
The bouncing Betty.
Of course I can. It's as simple.
Why then? You wish to show your gratitude? You must join my ranks. Assist me to defeat Nilfgaard.
Defeat Nilfgaard? Pure ambition, that is. But I'd have been a barrel of broken bones at the bottom of a ravine, if not for you. I'll do what you ask to pay off my debt.
Hey, this card's been added to your army. It can be found in the tank. We've got good
And
old
thus,
Barnabas.
for the first time in Lyrian annals, a gnome enlisted with the army. And
Beckenbauer.
though Barnabas Beckenbauer was diminutive of body, this new recruit would prove his worth on more than one occasion.
Hey, we got the achievement for recruiting Barnabas Beckenbauer into our army though, which is kind of cute.
You change your mind, lass, let me know, eh?
I thought there was no refunds. I guess there is no refund, but we can just stick him in the barrel again for some unknown reason. Why we would want to do that, I do not know, but hey. Okay, we probably want to go and have a look at our camp now, because we should have some stuff that we can definitely make at the very least. But we definitely want to check out this new unit that we've got. Create a trinket. Okay, just throw him in there, I guess. Okay, we don't have the things for that. Damage unit by 5 if it's on a row with 5 damage. All units on it by 5. Whoa. I like how this increases our both of these cards, so I might just go for that and leave us very short of resources, but I think it's worth it just to get the upgraded units that we've got here. So let's have a look. So this is now upgraded. It does 4 damage instead. This now does 2 damage instead, which is kind of nice. And this, oh yes, has synergy with the bombers. Interesting. And apparently, of course,
Your
bonus.
Majesty, allow me once again to express my undying gratitude.
You're most welcome,
Undying
Barnabas, but please,
gratitude.
we haven't need for any formalities when speaking alone.
Well, of course. How might I help you then?
I like to know. No, I must know who I travel with. Please do tell me about yourself.
About me? I've most civil relations with dwarves, as you saw. But is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
Why not start at the beginning? Tell me where you hail from, perhaps.
Oh, right. I was born in the distant south, in Tir Tokhair. My mother was a washerwife, my father, an armourer. Soon as I'd passed 40 winters and could strike out on my own, I left the family, my native parts. So I've been on the road now about, 20-odd years?
Indeed. A rather long while. Did the south simply not suit you?
Oh, I wouldn't say that exactly. It's just staying would have meant stepping into my father's shoes. Then forging blade after blade, plate after plate.
Oh,
just thinking on it sets my head.
Honest labour? Disgusting.
Not for me, that. No. No, nature. The world so rich in mysteries, in wonders left to discover, and ways to make it a better place.
By building bombs that explode in the hand, for instance.
Well.
As those bearded fellas say, Mahakam wasn't built in a day. Besides, nobody was seriously hurt by those malfunctions. Not many, at any rate.
At the moment, have you any invention you've worked on? One that's near complete?
Oh, so kind. Oh, wonderful, you should ask.
Oh,
see,
you're excited, are you?
I've ever had an avian fascination. For birds, you see. Their wings, bones. The structure's perfect. The aerodynamicism, the plumage. In short, I believe I can fly.
Okay, there's a song like that.
Yes, I'm learning to fly. Fly. You've not misheard. I, Barnabas Beckenbauer, will be the first gnome... what am I saying? The first mammal to free himself of the soil's bondage and soar to the clouds.
You're gonna get a gnome glider going?
But aren't bats also?
Ha! A detail. This is no time to be petty. No. But frankly, my preparations are far advanced, and I'm rather optimistic about my design and prospects. I've calculated...
Oh, a few more field tests. Well, you'll be sure to try them out, I guess.
A few more field tests.
Did you have volunteers try it, or did you test the design yourself?
Naturally, I must stay on the ground. Who take all the measurements elsewise. Luckily, there's no lack of thrill seekers in Mahakam. Most eager to etch themselves into the annals. My first prototype, the Sky Licker, I dubbed it. Oh, Your Majesty, if you'd only seen the beauty. flew over 120 ells.
Truly? Colour me impressed indeed. Must have made quite the name for himself, your brave volunteer.
Come on,
I'm certain he's caught the eye of every she-dwarf in Mahakam since.
You speak British, Meave. Why is the U missing in colour?
Oh no, he's dead. The landing, it was rough. And then a bear sauntered by, didn't help any. Anyhow, as he died, the dwarf swore he regretted nothing.
I'm sure that's what he said.
I see. But the next time you request I try one of your inventions, I'd ask you to remind me of this touching tale. Time I attended to...
Well, ta-ra for now.
Yes, you're still here. Off you go then.
Good talk, fella. Excellent. And our units are now more powerful to boot. Right, we've got a little town here for stuff to occur.
Remember, never ever whistle in the mines.
Never whistle in the mines, fellas. The mines are not a place for whistling. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get to there, hopefully, by then to save that first exclamation point on the map. But if we're not, then that is what it is.
Your Grace, perhaps we'd best pitch camp and wait for clear weather.
Tain't a bad idea. Said we might be waiting a week.
Then we march on. We've no time to waste. While we ride to and fro begging aid, Nilfgaard grows in power. We must obtain reinforcements as quickly as possible and liberate our home.
We do in fact have another battle that we can do here, and we can pick up a morale boost on the way out as well, which is going to be kind of cute. It's just a standard battle, nothing more to think about here. Let's get rid of you, get rid of you. Okay, that'll do for me.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me. There's a time to reap, a time to sow, a time to die.
Oh, we can choose when we use this as well, which is kind of cute, I guess. Okay, I think that's good, to be honest with you. I'm tempted to pass here and just see if you can catch up. If you can, you can, but it's a long way to go. He's got it. Fair play. Alright. It's a standard door, so don't worry about it. Maybe we should have gone a bit harder there to try and win there.
Tell me you jest.
Aye.
Fair enough. Take the win there. I don't mind it. Just use the field medic, which is arguably quite a weak card. That's a shame, but whatever.
I smell a leak.
Okay, we're doing big damage here, which is nice. Oh, so we're both being inflicted with
Don't shake that.
problematic stuff, eh? That healer would have been really good then if that was the case.
Again and again and again.
It's worth just using this, like, immediately. Get some damage going. Sure, why not, actually? I back it. Okay, we start with that, of course. It's a shame that we drew you.
Your Majesty is exceptional.
As ordered.
Ah, should have listened to me, old lady.
Oh, that's huge. That makes rain that's so much better, though. You just took 6 damage. That's not great, is it? I will keep that for now, just in case I want to actually get another charge going with that. Doesn't seem like a great use of how you can play to them, I see. Interesting.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Ah, that's what happened there. That's fine, I guess.
Left, right, left, right.
Yeah, you reckon for me?
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
To the left, eh? So we spawn you here.
Greetings.
Do that.
What is
Not
it?
bad. Okay, that'll do. I don't see how this this guy's gonna come back from here. I know that he's got like 5 cards. Oh, hello. Well, and you've been cheeky, eh?
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise one?
Draw 2 units and set that power to 1. Give a unit 8 armor. That's actually huge. Oh my god, sir.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Does she? Okay, what are you up to? Jeez. He's just adding 12 each time.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
Gotta get our asses moving.
Oh, we just gave them some points. But we still won pretty comfortably in that last round, which is kind of cute. Don't mind it. Perfect, eh? Why are you not? Okay. It's not weirdly like refusing to pick this one up. There we go. Got there eventually, eh? Something down here that might be of interest. You would hope so. But it doesn't matter, we've got the map. And we've also got a thing that we can use to boost our morale, like just like up here, I think. So that was actually not the worst thing. I know we've got neutral morale rather than positive morale, but we've seemed to be like actually crushing a lot of the doors in this chapter, so perhaps it's nothing to worry about, eh? Alright, this was... I don't think we'll finish this chapter today, so I might pick up a map online for where those treasures are located for the next stream, but...
Neve rode on in silence, endeavoring to work out the length of her exile thus far. A scout's call tore her from her reverie.
Your Grace! You must see this!
With a grave mien, the soldier indicated a track in the snow.
Fulham are coming back.
The hobnail boot print was all too familiar. Neve had seen it before, upon Lyria's sandy tracks, and midst the ashes to which Edirn had been turned.
Nilfgaardian footmen.
Seethed Neve.
Marched through of late.
Interrupted
We
Gaston.
have a little fight against the Nilfgaards, are we?
The scouts had learned a Nilfgaardian caravan with an armed escort had recently arrived
Let's
in
start a war in the Dwarven
The
area.
invaders had brought with them chests brimming with gold and jewels, then exchanged these for the finest Mahakaman-forged swords and spears. A scout gave me one of the coins the Blackclads had used for payment. Upon the coin's back, the Lyrian eagle.
They pay with gold from my vault.
The Queen said through gritted teeth.
For arms that would cut down my fighting men and subjects.
We might yet pursue and hunt them down,
said Reynard, a spark in his eye.
And make certain Ed Dahi never lays hands on those weapons.
You might, I can.
Piped up Gabor, who had been listening to their exchange.
But you might also recall, we Mahakamans are neutrals who assure all guests within our borders safety. True, formally speaking, the Nilfgaardians have passed outside them, but attack him a stone's throw from our gates, and you'll see Brewer's rage come out his ears as steam, and out his arse as fire.
Oh, we're attacking the convoy.
Gabor, forgive me,
said the Queen.
This caravan we must attack. I must stop the Nilfgaardians. And entirely apart, I should be quite content to watch Brewer spew fire.
Gabor's mouth gaped as he tried to protest, but the Lyrian soldier's laughter drowned out his grunts. Neve gave the signal to depart.
We're making it hard for ourselves, though, aren't we? We might leave this chapter without the support of the dwarves, but you never know. Don't know if such a thing can occur, but still, move the caravan escort to use your side of the battlefield. Does that perhaps give us a greater reward as well? Okay, so we want as much. You're no good. You could be useful. You're actually not bad here. I think we get rid of this. Okay, don't mind it. Okay, there we go. We've got one drummer.
I want that transport in one piece!
Now, for every 4 allies destroyed, move 1 row towards the opponent. If the unit comes into contact with fire, destroy it. Oh, Jesus. Death Wish. Meve loses the battle. Thing cannot be put on fire, then it turns out.
Wise choice.
The chase is on!
The chase, you see. Let's get him working, I guess. Ouch.
On it! Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
almost got him!
Okay, let's get the drummer out.
That was not in the spell books.
I think he's dead, but that's okay. I'm actually going to do this.
This could hurt.
That's very sketchy, isn't it? Holy moly, that's so sketchy.
Off to the front yet again.
Oh, yeah, off to the front, yeah. Once more, we're off to the front.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
Here, get
Left,
dull.
right, left, right.
Oh, yes. Huge. Almost there. So they are still winning at the moment, which is a bit sketch, but you know.
We got a job to do.
Trinket.
Sorry, turnips back for an encore.
My spirit's willing and how, but
That was a huge time for us, I think.
Scheiß in zwei.
Okay. Do we have... Hold on. 1, 2... Do this... Okay, we can't place this here.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
I said I wish to capture the transport!
Right, yeah, to be fair. There you go.
The transport's ours.
Oh, that's the win con? Perfect. I love to see it.
Crushed by their defeat, the Nilfgaardians tossed the chests into the snow lining the road and rode off with the cracking of their whips. One chest burst open, revealing a weapon wrapped in greased leather. Gascon removed the leather and held aloft a sigil that shone with newly forged luster. He examined it from all sides, then put his thumb to its blade. Blood immediately squirted out.
Ooh! Sharp bastard.
He said, clearly impressed. Hearing these words, Gabor unexpectedly burst out laughing.
What's got you so tickled, if you don't mind my asking?
Custom holds the first words out a warrior's mouth upon seeing a sill become the blade's name. So, congrats, you've dubbed it.
Gascon
Sharp
stood there,
bastard. I mean, that's a great name for a
Lee
sword.
took the weapon from him.
I'd have chosen a different name personally, one with a bit more dignity. But Sharp Bastard has an undeniable charm. And I cannot wait to try it out on Nilfgaardian plate.
Aye, but perhaps nae in Mahakam.
Gabor interjected.
You've made a fine enough mess for yourselves as is. Gonna need to mend for it somehow. And that'll nae be easy.
Tidings of Meave's deeds soon reached Bruver Hoog's meaty ears. And though there was no fire, despite Gabor's insistence to the contrary, there was
Okay,
also
so I
no
guess
doubt the elder
previous
in chief was
things of
Only
being
this-
a good... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Of being a good boy means that we keep some of our stuff. Which I guess is interesting in its own way. Where actually are we on them? Oh, this is exactly where we left off. Okay, that's fine. Did just start a fight in the in this dude's homeland, but you know, Remember, lads and lassies, we'll wash your beard with a herbal rinse before and after every shift. If you pass a snail en route to the mine, share a wee bite with him. If a haired dove or thrush crosses your path, stop where you are, and never ever whistle in the mine. Ooh are. Ooh are indeed. We got another cheeky puzzle here. Very nice. Kill the beast. That seems pretty self-explanatory, eh? Come on, Fulham. It's 5-4 at the moment. I'd love for that. Every turn on 10 sides spawn 4 bar guests with 4 power. If there's a bar guest on the field, gain immunity. I see. With the lowest units. Damage an enemy by 3. Whenever an ally is destroyed, gain 1 charge. Does that work?
Greetings. What is it?
Right.
Don't you worry yourself, Your Grace.
No, I
You'll
have to
get
do
done in
that.
no time.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me. There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Okay. I see. Okay, I see. Right. Okay then, right. Mm-hmm.
Fishing in the moat? Oh, you're dead.
Really? Okay. How the Is that when it's on the field as well?
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
Greetings. What is
You
it?
fucking slut. Did it the wrong way round. Okay. That's a disaster, isn't it? Right, let's try that again. At least now we know, I guess.
3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
I don't know why I can't attack this thing. If that's occurred, but whatever, I guess. So we have you here instead.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me. There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Oh, if we okay. Okay, yeah, I see how we do it. I see how we do it. I see how we do it. It's subtly different, isn't it? Ever so subtly different.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pens.
So we need to figure it out. How we kill this guy, don't we? Summon you, then we set you. So then if we put you here,
Greetings.
and use you on there in that turn, summon you and do that on you, and then that turn there.
Not seen me.
Use this bad boy here. Got 5 uses of this, which is enough to kill. Perfect. There we go. And that's our 20th puzzle as well. Wow, we got back-to-back achievements pretty much there. It just so happened to work that way, but still, interesting. Ooh, I found a tricky map there. Congratulations, you've discovered the card that can be used in the Gwen multiplayer card game. Keltullus Regeneration. What a beastly card that looks like, eh? Got a dragon if ever we decide to play the PvP card game. Don't know if we will, but... if we do, we'll be ready for a ruckus. Seems that there's like absolutely nothing up here, right?
We shan't pass this way.
Oh, Rainy, whatever would we do without you? Plummet off the cliff like lemmings, no doubt.
Wait, lemmings is an actual thing that exists? I thought lemmings are like those weird green things from the game Lemmings.
Meave squinted and gazed
Well,
off
that's a
into the
cultural
distance.
thing that you just...
It seemed to her that hundreds of
wouldn't
black
exist in this
patches
universe, but what do
covered
I
the
know, eh?
peaks on the horizon. Once she
Come
had
on,
ridden up
Voltmead,
closer,
do
she
something.
realized these were the windows of homes carved out of solid rock.
Our pride this was.
Sighed Gabor.
Borough's Rump. A city carved out of
Borough's
mountain rock.
Rump, eh?
Hundreds of miles of tunnels, dozens of steelworks, smithies and forges. Now, it's a vast lair to monsters.
Right,
They ooze from underground, weave their nests, hatch their
12
young,
was
and
Voltmead's
their hunger
2.
hits them in the gut.
Absolutely
prowl
played
down
myself
into
a
the
fool there,
past.
haven't I?
Meave stood at the entrance to the underground city. The monumental gate, cast in bronze, lay on the ground, folded multiple times as a scroll of paper. Out of blackened windows oozed a stench of rotting meat and mold. The queen bent an ear to hear water dripping, and, in the distance, a metallic scraping. A sound akin to chitinous scales rubbing against rock.
The soldiers await your order, Your Grace,
said Reynard quietly, as if he feared he would wake the beasts asleep in the caverns.
Do you recall my words as we fled Lyria?
Said Neve, turning to Reynard.
You swore you would retake your crown, even if you had to penetrate hell to do so.
Time to follow that oath.
The queen inhaled deeply and stepped forward, her sword raised and prepared to strike or parry. Moments later, it was swinging, biting, as the current tenants of Borough's Rump came out to meet her.
Alright, we're in a bit of a story battle here, eh? It is a shortened one, though, and we can try and destroy the monster nest if we can, but we'll see how that goes, I guess. We'll give it our dandiest, won't we? Okay, right, so... Raw Decree is pretty good here. We will win, but we won't be able to kill anything, I think, with this.
I'd like to make it known that us gnomes don't run so fast. You know, in case you were planning to skip out on the quick.
Catch!
Lucky.
Ah, damn it! They're hatching! Place is about to swarm with creepers!
Defo has a good start, doesn't he? Right. I think that's us done. For now, at least. Oh, you heal as well when you do that. Interesting.
Armor's a waste of time for one like me.
It's okay. Okay. So with you, I guess.
Yeah, yeah!
We got a job to do.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Damage itself by 10 now that this lizard is destroyed. Highly interesting. So this will actually
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
damage, yep. Haha. Okay. Ooh, hello. Let's do another 10, will it? And just about avoids it, but it doesn't go down, so it might actually do 10 in a little bit. There we go, that's another 10. And as long as he doesn't heal too much, we've actually got him next turn, I think. Yeah, got him next turn, unless he literally heals. Well, we just do this, don't we? And then it dies to the burn, yeah.
This way! Follow me!
Hey, very nice. Destroyed the nest itself.
Neve approached the Sheomar, which lay writhing on the ground. She then ran her sword through its heart, finishing it. Yet so spent was she that she lacked the strength to pull her blade from between the plates of the chitinous armor.
The beast near took me.
Well, that's what you think, but actually this was comfortable. Hey, so we've got the wolf's bane now, eh?
Reached a vast hall that had once served
cool,
the
we spied that one before due to the trinket dudes.
Were covered in sticky slime and insectoid eggs, while bats of varying size hung from the crystal chandeliers. Gascon rummaged through old, weathered bones, surely hoping to find something of value. Gabor, in turn, was at a shut and locked door, grappling with it as if it were a deadly beast. The door finally gave way with a sigh, and the dwarf raised his arms in a triumphant gesture.
It's a storeroom. Should hold miner's tools aplenty,
he said, enthused.
Some barrels of alchemical brews in here too. Lucky there's no sign of moisture. They haven't soaked through. All we've got to do is roll them out into the corridor and set a bit of fire to them. And woof! We'll have sealed the beasts off from the pass once and for all.
Meve treated the dwarves' instructions as hallowed. Soon after, the mountains trembled from a powerful explosion. Rubble came down and blocked the tunnels. They say the plumes of smoke escaping the window openings in the rock could be seen as far as Aldersburg.
Well, that's one thing done successfully, I suppose. Hopefully that's what the fellas expected when we did this. But if it's not, then that is whatever as well, I suppose. Nice. Hey, building another one of those is kind of useful, eh? We've made it to the other side of this bridge, which is good. That is something indeed. Right, we've got another report here. The signed parchments. Gates barricaded. Those blasted arsewites from fire outside the window. Monsters everywhere. No way out. If anyone resists the Elden Chief, he's gotta be told. So we've got this traveler's map to find something somewhere, but... Oh, have we avoided the blizzard, have we? Okay, our next objective is all the way over there, is it? Very nice. Perfect.
Dark clouds hovered over the horizon, and a strong gale snapped their banners.
Damn it, a storm's coming. Gabor! Take us to the nearest settlement. We must seek shelter.
Soon the Lyrians arrived in Stuhlkamp. The town square proved full of folk. Several dozen dwarves, laden with large sacks and satchels, stood about in smaller groups. When a thick snow began to fall, the dwarves cheered. Tears streamed down the cheeks of several, but Meve could not tell if they issued from some fortuitous occurrence, or if the strong wind had wrung moisture from their eyes.
What is it we witness? Why do they rejoice at a snowstorm?
Asked Meve, pulling her hood over her head.
Well, the blizzard's good cause to postpone their expedition by another day.
Gabor responded.
See, they've been conscripted by drawn lots to be settlers. Found homes in a village in
Oh, it's just
Blackbrook Vale.
cursed. Yep, that's the most reasonable explanation, I suppose.
Gone that way already, and none survived longer than a year. Valley's cursed. No two ways about it.
Intrigued, Meve proceeded to speak with the settlers' leader. He confirmed Gabor's claim. He had buried many a previous colonist. All had been abnormally thin, pale, prematurely grayed, as if some wraith.
Oh yeah, we'll help you
torn the
out, bro.
lifeblood out of them.
We have
Once
plot
the
armor,
dwarf
so
had finished his tale,
we'll be fine,
he
I
gripped
imagine.
the Queen's hand firmly, and promising a generous reward, begged that she and her Lyrians accompany the expedition to Blackbrook Valley.
Tain't far. Mere few leagues north along the main road. We'll make the march much easier to ken with the whole army, in case of any danger.
I know not how useful our swords can be against curses and spectres,
said Meve.
but leave you bereft and in need I will not. We shall march with you into Blackbrook Vale and see to it that you are safe.
No, we didn't have the choice in this one.
The
We're
dwarf
doing
sped
it.
off to announce the good tidings to his settler brethren. By the time the blizzard had abated, they were ready to march.
Okay. Got a map now as well. Very cute, very innocent.
Be bold. Take on challenges. Always waiting.
Always darkest before the dawn. With a little bit of wood, eh?
Stay clear of Boros Rump.
I've already been to Boros Rump Poppet. Cleared that place out. It's perfectly safe now, as it turns out. Well, there's evidently a harpy there, isn't there? Let's go sort this out then, I guess. Is that where we're supposed to go? No. Right, let's deal with the harpy, I guess. Standard fare. Standard fare. We know what to do. We use a modest amount of units. In the first turn, eh? Okay, you're definitely the least useful. I might just get rid of that guy. I find like he doesn't survive long enough for him to actually be useful. Wow, incredible stuff. Okay. Right, we probably want to get rid of one of these, right? Actually, do we? Maybe we should get rid of one of the infiltrators. Fuck me, okay. I've had better starts. So.
How, but these damn boots are killing me.
Oh.
There's a time to reap, a time to
That was a little rude. I think we do one more turn, maybe. Keep you, maybe.
Go, hop, hop.
So does this work though? Yeah, it does. Awesome. This one's a half as well. Go there, hasn't he? Okay. We're okay with that. We're okay with that. We do have to work hard now, but I think we should be fine. They don't stay, do they? They stay? Okay then, right. Well, we've got work to do now, don't we? Holy moly. Right, okay. I didn't realise they were that persistent, shall we say.
Watch your heads!
Damn, I did that wrong. That's okay. Passed. Okay, I just need to get to 30. Or I just need to get more than what he's got there. These ways to do, let's just use this, right? Yep, let's do it like that one. It's a shame that we don't keep the dog, but that's okay. Actually, it might have been worth doing another one of those, but whatever. That's fine. Okay.
Catch!
Always do the back row.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Nice. Start with
Cursed traders.
Yep, useless. Right.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Yeah, you reckon, lads?
Cover up a stone, knock out one of your teeth.
Okay. Alive at least, alive at least.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Okay, we're still going strong. Hopefully we can get the heal off for next turn, but if we can't, then that sucks. He was one turn off actually being useful, but it is what it is, I guess.
I'd hoped we could solve this some other way.
Especially as we were going to heal.
As ordered.
Probably should have done that first, but whatever.
Listen to me, old lady.
Very nice. Oh my days, we're actually causing a ruckus here. This is great. Because Rain is gonna come in. As long as he doesn't kill this thing. Oh, he did kill that thing. That's a shame in a way. Oh, you have another turn, do you? I didn't even realise, bro. Field medic, bring back her. Okay, that's fine.
We got a job to do.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
Outrageous. Look at this.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you want of me?
We'll catch 'em all.
We'll catch 'em all.
Another turn for now. Oh, that helps us out in a weird way.
The chase is on.
The chase is on.
It was an absolute ruckus. Look at us go.
You sure about that?
What are you gonna do then, eh, fella? Oh no, you might be able to get a harpy out. Shame, actually. I could have given it to the drummer, the extra thing, and actually summoned 2 things on like the last turn. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Bro, it's just like killing a unit. That's crazy. Anyway, absolutely rinsed it. It's kind of weird how it just turns into like a rush for like the last one. Yes, follow me, please. No. Oh, I was gonna bring Grimaris. Who? Storia, son of Arben. Rumour has it those ploughing Barbagazi have come down from the mountains again. Take a few lads to get rid of those scabby hairballs for good. But if they reach Fox territory, don't you dare follow them. Bruvahoog. It's definitely a say as well. Fox and not Fuchs. Hey? Hopefully Volmead got the assist, but if not, can pray that another goal goes in. I doubt that. It's probably a corner, isn't it? Something stupid like that. Okay.
Meve had stopped and was removing packed ice from her mare's fetlocks when Gabor Zigrin approached. The dwarf squatted at the queen's side.
Oh, we've already used his favour, which is odd, I guess.
Your Majesty, I overheard some folk talking in the smithy. Birdies claim there's treasure, true riches, in the hills near Blackbrook Vale, south of here. Stowed away there. And nobody dares go looking for it on account of beasts that have made their lairs there.
He's having a good game, Volmead.
You've got the army behind
you. Got the assist.
I reckon you could try. Might be worth the risk, eh?
The queen brushed the snow from her knees and, raising a hand against the glaring sunlight, peered towards the mountains. Though tempted, she had
did get the assist. Okay, well, he got some.
To start, the rocky scree at their feet warned clearly of avalanches.
I shall think on it,
she answered, before vaulting into her saddle.
Okay, then let's have a conflict with these guys. So I guess this is something we decided later on when we're on the map. Let's recruit some people, and let's go to here and see what extra stuff we've got to do here. Ooh, do we have a card? We must do, right? Oh yes, this Wolfsbane trinket. Is there anything else that we got? We do indeed have something else. Okay, what could it be? I don't know. Genuinely intrigued to see what it might be. I still don't know, in fact. Looking for like a blue thing on it. Perhaps that's it. Oh, there's another Meve thing, isn't there? Which I haven't even looked at, because the current one we've got is so good. Damage a unit by 1, then trigger all alloys' loyal abilities. Increase the damage dealt by 1 for each unit destroyed by this ability. Okay, I feel like the one that we've currently got is better. So I won't be using that. But you never know, maybe I'm wrong there. Okay, we can get another trinket if we so desire. Decrease the gold for doing that. We don't have the stuff for that, that's okay. Okay, we can get this one, which gives us a few extra things. We need the wood for that, don't we? I don't really care about the movement, to be honest with you. Mess tent's already done. So I guess here it's whether... Okay, that's just an expensive one, isn't it? Don't know what's best here. If we just kind of have to go for something, don't we? It's probably the least useful. I might just go for that, and then we can get some more gold, whatever. I should have got that so much earlier. Anyway, we got it now. That's what matters, eh? Right, that'll do for today. We'll continue this whenever we next continue it. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but we can have a look, that's for sure. It might not even be it. Might be as late as Friday that we can next stream this, but hopefully we can get there, eh? But regardless, thanks everybody for dropping by, and see yous.